Right. Okay, I got you guys in the turn order now, but I'm gonna remove Miroslav. And Cody was with Miroslav, so if you could play Miroslav and um, Cody Arian, that would be great. Also, we used the correct coloring scheme. So, what was your color, Arian? I think you were orange. You orange? Let me see. See, you are. What's that? That's a blue color. You're blue, right, Arian?
Yeah, yes.
So if you put the blue on yourself, and then also on the ones you control. But all these yellow ones, they went on Venandi's turn. Okay, so in principle, you take all the red ones, make them blue. Okay, but now it's the Dark Knights, and things are gonna get really bad right away because they have. Let's see. I need to show these templates. Show, and show. Okay, so we're gonna start with shooting their grenades at you guys. That's not good. Let's see, Dark Knights. So, first guy, he's gonna try to unshake. All right, wait, let me see here. And they are, of course, completely insane. Let's have their song there. Okay, he did not unshake. As why is he set to his extra? No. He did not unshake, and then so he's not gonna he's gonna just move a little bit. Next guy, he's gonna shoot. Same thing, same area. He misses, and it deviates then. So let me run.
And here we go, he kills everybody else but Goodminsu. That'll be hilarious, actually. How bloody long is that sound recording?
Oh, it loops.
Okay, because I'm like, am I going insane?
No, they are.
I just like.
Yeah. It loops, yeah. The point is that the deviation only goes in a 90 degrees angle from the shooter. So he shot there, so it can only go like that. So it can't go past that area. But however, I hadn't said that when I rolled for him. But all other deviation, this one won't, but from now on it will. So 9, that is due east. No, due west. 2. So this is good. Wait, that's so wrong. Right. So that does explode, hitting a couple of you guys.
Isn't that only his own hits?
It does hit you, but two of the zombies and one of the. What's happening now? What is that? Oh, that was also looping. That was not the meaning of that. Okay, yeah. So you. What's the
If
damage?
it's something, wouldn't that be grenade rules then? If it's something I can see.
No, you can't because he's shooting it out of a grenade launcher. So you don't have time to evade that. I actually looked up a grenade launcher and saw some vids, and you can't evade a grenade launcher. So yeah, sorry about that. So for the first zombie, yes, did you say something?
Well, I was gonna. Who shot the grenade launcher?
Let's
Dark
stop
Knight.
this laughing. This guy here.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. Just based on my experience, those are indirect fire weapons, not direct fire weapons. You kind of arc them and to make them land. So, if it's a thrown grenade, it's one thing, but if he's firing it from a grenade launcher, he can't hit a target like that unless. Yeah, have you ever seen? I mean, you did your research, right? You've seen them fired, right?
Yes.
He would have to shoot that thing damn near vertical, and it would have to go straight up in the air almost, and then come flying down because it's an indirect fire.
Right. So he would actually shoot it at one of the people. Yeah. Okay. So that right. He could shoot it at someone.
Yeah, that he could try to do. He would try. He could try and hit somebody with it. I suppose.
Yes. Yeah. So
it's kind of difficult.
It's kind of yeah. So what you're saying is it will actually be that he shot something like here, and it deviated, so it would actually go and hit something there. Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So good point. Then it doesn't hit anyone. Okay. So but next guy he will try to hit the same area here. So he will try to hit this zombie. Okay. So, but yeah, and it's not. It's a microfilament grenade. I stopped the laughing. You guys just imagine these crazy guys. It was getting a little annoying that laughing, but that was also the point. Where was I?
Grenade?
Yeah, next guy. Next grenade. Yeah, good point. Thanks. So this guy, he shoots at this zombie. Boink. He hits. So let's start with first the zombies. 17. So this guy's dead. Whole lot of that stuff here. Okay, and then I'll take. He shoots this. Hits that guy. Oh, just 7. He is nothing. He just got out of the way. And then this guy. Oh, he's dead. Sergeant Thomas, I'm sorry, Venandi. He's away. That was the guy you were trying to save. Do you remember that? Okay, now
everybody.
Yeah, pirates. Sergeant Thomas got shot in the neck, and the Kuminsu saved him, but now he's shot again. First pirate, what do? Their armor is 14, but that's way over that. So he's dead also. This guy. Oh, he's just shaken. then this guy. This is the Sephi now. Oh, she is also just shaken. Okay. And now it's your turn, Kuminsu. Are you ready?
Alrighty.
Okay, here we go.
I am
8!
gonna.
8! You're not even hurt. You have 10 armor, right?
Oh shit! I thought it was my turn to actually do shit. Yeah, I got 10 toughness.
10 toughness. Okay, so yeah, you just you felt the blast, but you survived it. Actually,
I
I
got the
forgot.
wind knocked out of me, but that's about it.
Yeah, but we have one zombie left here. I forgot. Okay, he's also gone. Okay, now next guy. He's gonna do exact same thing. He does hit with a raise. Oh dear. Okay, first this dude up here. $34. He's dead.
Someone doesn't have a good day anymore.
Gone but not forgotten.
Yep. This pirate over here's turn. Okay, he was shaken, so he's also out. And then Sephi now. Did I roll that? That's 25. Yeah, she's also lost to us. Okay, and now your turn. Are you ready? Oh, that's not that bad. 2 wounds though. No, 1 wound. 1 wound. Do you want to soak that? You have those white ones.
Yeah. How many do I have to toss out to soak that thing?
Wait, actually it's 2 wound because of also the AP. Well, you can maybe soak it with 1. Each one is 1 attempt, right? You don't add them together. You
All right, I forgot. It's,
and then you roll vigor. So you have 2 wounds right now. I suggest soaking stuff. Oh, that's 2 wounds. You soaked
pretty
that.
good.
Yeah, and you're not shaken either. Okay. So now the last guy. Oh, that's friendly fire. Okay. And I don't have any bennies, so he hits this guy. Oink. Okay, but they have quite hard. 14. Yeah, he. No, that's also AP. So 4 AP, that would make his armor to 10, and 13 will make him shaken. There we go. Okay. So you're the only one standing in the middle of
just a sea of corpses,
sea of corpses, almost
bloody giblets and whatnot.
Yeah. It's messy. It's bad. Almost a pile. You could say it's a pile. Yeah. Right. However, we must remember all these that are not wild cards. They are just incapacitated. Maybe they are alive anyway. But yeah. That was harrowing. Arion, you're up. I will also put blue on the ones you control. Okay, Arion?
Well, which ones do I control?
Well, in principle, all the ones that were red are now blue.
That's a lot of guys for me to control.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. But that is correct. So someone could maybe take one of them. Kuinsu, you could maybe take Lazarov. No, you did not like to control anything. So-
I get easily confused about stuff, especially when it's characters I don't know. So
okay.
just gonna
okay.
drag things out.
So what about just try to control one of the sergeants? They're not that hard to control. These two guys.
Sure, I can do. I can
Okay.
try that. Yeah.
But you
So-
get your turn next turn. So they're no, actually, these two sergeants go now. So why don't we start with you actually? So try to open the character sheet and roll to unshake.
And that would be who is it I was given?
So you can just click the token and then hold shift down and then double click the token. And then you get the correct sheet.
Oh,
up.
okay. I did
Yeah.
not know that.
And just
Did
roll
not
a
know you could do
spirit for the first guy and then the second guy.
that. Just a moment. Just trying to get all this to work for me. There we go.
So he's knocked out. He crit failed there. So I'm gonna say he's incapacitated. But not. We know that he's not dead. He's just too wary of this. So I'm gonna put some weird icon on. But you roll for the next guy. Let's see. What do we put? Is there any sleep sign? No. Okay, he's unshake. So you can do something with him. You can also go on hold. If you want that.
Well, I mean, my character would love to get out of there.
You could like run here, shoot, and run back.
I also should still have some toys. I do. I have some toys. So I like to.
Oh no! I'm sorry. It's not Kuminsun's turn. It's just the sergeant's turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's panicked at this point. Let's say he's gonna try and get out of there. He's just gonna run backwards. Basically, it's just firing wildly with his SMG without really aiming at anything.
This guy here.
Yeah, the fellow that
he would have to run forward first to.
Yeah, he's gonna move forward.
You're green, by the way, are you not?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, so let's change these guys to green.
He's gonna
try
move forward a little bit.
Moving forward.
Just gonna go to around there, and
you could shoot this guy, for example.
Yeah, he's just gonna fire his SMG at that fella.
Okay. Oh, hit with a raise.
I'm good at this.
yeah. You should take over the sergeant. Oh, well, that's really bad. That's well, that's okay. You have to roll the red button now. Press the red button. That's just you rolled the first shooting. This is when you press the. Okay, so
yeah, I
let's see. What's that? That's a 9 with AP 2, right?
Yeah.
And they have 13. It's not going to do anything to any of them. Okay, but he did shoot.
Annoy him a little bit.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, so this should, okay. So yeah, and then maybe run back.
Yeah, he's gonna move back again. behind Lazarus.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so Aaron, why don't you go then?
Okay, one moment. Okay, what do the symbols with the 2 on them mean?
Oh, that is their because they were NPCs, so that was the uh, bennies. So we used one of your bennies. How many? Yeah, we used one of your bennies. So you should just remove those 2 symbols from your character, and actually also remove one of your own bennies because we used that on your turn. You follow? As wild cards. But Cody has 2 bennies, but he can only use them on if he's sitting in a vehicle. So, yes. Because when you're not logged on, I can't access the number of bennies you have. So we have to switch to token icons. Miroslav has some grenades, and but he's really low on what's it called, mana.
Mana.
Yeah. And he actually has one Benny left also. No, 2 Bennies.
Oh, I don't have control of his sheet.
Oh, one moment. There we go. He has 2. Okay. So you could burn a Benny and get 5 mana back. That will give you so you can cast spells. He has some air effect spells. Do you know the spells? Do you want a short
I have
description?
no idea what they are.
Okay, so he has confusion. Let's see. So that could be boosted to an area effect spell that confuses people, so they become distracted. He has havoc that pushes people back. He has used that. Maybe you have seen him use that. It's like a more or less like a blast, but they don't take damage from the blast. They just take damage if they hit something when they fly. And he has entangle, which is also could be used in air effect and entangle someone. All of these can be also used. Well, not havoc, but the other 2 can be used on single person also. And he also has grenades, just normal grenades, but he does not have a ranged weapon. Yes, he does have. Sorry, he has a SMG. Yes, and a spear. So you could cast Havoc on them if you use one of his bennies. Can use this, yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay. So you are. What's he doing? Is he using spells or just a grenade?
Grenade.
Grenade. Okay, so that's quite a distance for a grenade, right? What's the distance on a grenade? 5, 10. Right? Or am I wrong? Yeah, that would be -2 to hit.
Okay, sure. There's a shooting roll. What roll was this?
It's athletics. I think you just press the grenade button, it will roll. No, that grenade button will not roll. Oh, filament grenade. Yeah, press the filament grenade. It will roll athletics. Yeah, it will. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, I think you should penny that. It's that's friendly fire.
Okay.
Yeah, so remove one of those funny stuff on him and those circle ones. And reroll that. Okay, cool. That's hit. So they get to evade. Well, not this guy. He's still shaking. But this guy gets to evade. So that's agility -2. He does not evade. So roll damage for first the guy that's shaken. Roll damage for him. Just press the red one. Ooh, 24 with 4 armor penetration. So that's 10, and he is out of the game. Okay, now for this guy who did not evade. Just the reroll button. Okay, that's a 4. That's 1 wound because he has 4. He has 14, but 4 armor penetration. That means he has 10, and you did 14 damage, so he is also not with us more. So why don't you tell me what kind of body parts he had put on? What did he look like? A giraffe?
I'm sorry, what?
They are crazy, right? So they have used the body parts to like one of them looks like a teapot, one of them looks like a Christmas tree, one of them looks like a giraffe.
But okay, but how do they function then?
There's like it's tied onto their body. It's like extra stuff on their body. Okay, just forget about it. Let's move on.
Yeah,
I can answer how
I-
they function, and that is barely.
Yeah, I don't understand it. It's beyond my
So
comprehension.
take a soldier and take a whole lot of body parts and tie them onto the soldier so they look like something else.
Well, I mean, okay. Well, I'm assuming it makes sense since they're in the middle of they've got a bunch of body parts from dead people.
Right, right. It's like the camouflage that they normally do when they were real soldiers, right? But now they were hiding in a like a pile of body parts. So they just thought, oh right,
So
let's
they just
just
thought, all right, let's just
Use
look
body
like body
parts.
parts. Yeah. So but then they just got little what's it called? Um, creative and
What
yeah.
happened to the third guy in the explosion?
Oh right, right,
What
right.
happened?
Let's see. He's gonna evade. He does evade, so he's out of there. Woink. Okay. So that was that. He can move still, Miroslav.
It's back there.
Okay. And if you want to move Cody, he has to unshake first.
How do I roll for that?
Yes. If you can, you should be able to open his character sheet.
open this section.
Or what do I got to roll for that?
Oh, spirit. Okay, he unshake. Now I can do what he likes. So this guy here is shaken. So a damage of 14 or 10 with some armor penetration, hopefully, will make him incapacitated.
Okay, yeah, sure, go shoot at.
Right. He has also he has some cover. The body. Okay, that's friendly fire actually. But I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say there was no one here to hit. So it's just a miss. He missed. Okay. So he can move now if he wants to. Who was asking me about multiple shots? You
I
guys can
was.
do, yeah, you can do 3 round burst with the SMGs. They're written in the weapons. Where do we have them?
Cool.
Yeah, equipment here.
+1 to the shooting.
Yeah, exactly. And the damage, right?
Damage rolls, yes. +1 to hit and damage. So then that would have been a 2, but still a miss anyway.
Oh no, not the SMG cannot do that. It's just rifles can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now it's Arian's turn. If you want to do something with him. Um, did you ask me something? Sorry.
No, just taking a look at my character.
Oh, okay, sorry.
How far can we move and still attack?
You could move 6 without any penalty, or 10 with a -2 penalty. Okay. How far was that?
7 or 8.
Okay.
It wasn't 6. So using my
Okay. Oh, let's see his parry.
can he pirate parry because he's stunned or whatever?
Yes, you don't lose your parry. That's in the rules. But that's a hit with a raise, even with his parry.
Okay.
So roll damage, and you used Heartbreaker. Just
Yeah,
so
I
you
did.
know, this is something that you would know. It is forbidden to use the Heartbreaker explosion on living people. So yeah, it's a papal
Even
decree.
wait, what?
It's a papal decree that you're not allowed to use the Heartbreaker on a living person, and these are humans. But it does
Okay.
function.
Well then Okay. Well then.
You could do something else, and you can use that same roll if you like. But if you didn't know this, you yourself.
No, I
No.
had
Okay.
no
So
clue.
so your character would have known this. So you can do something else if you want to.
No, I'll just.
But you
Okay.
can
Well,
still
it's
just stab. You can still stab him. You don't
Well,
need
I'll
to.
stab him with a sword because without the Heartbreaker, using a spear is kind of stupid. So
Yes. Good point. Good point. Yes. Okay. Sword then.
so the roll is actual 8. Does that still hit?
Yes, that's still hit. Yes. So that's
Okay,
still hit
that's
with the
fine.
raise.
Okay,
The
so
fighting. Yeah.
I'm stabbing with it, so it's got the piercing quality for whatever.
Yes, but he's human, so it's not any different. It doesn't. That's only versus undead. Okay, so that is what do we have? 18 with 4 arm piercing. He is slashed and incapacitated. Right. Awesome. Okay, so you have still 3 more spaces to go if you like. If you moved 8 or 7 or something.
Is this guy here human?
Yes, all the Dark Knights are human. They are ex knights that like couldn't take it anymore and went crazy.
If I were to get close to him and he were trying to run away, would I get a attack of opportunity or something?
Good point. But what you know, he would not run away. He would.
Oh, even
No, he's crazy. So he's like not here to live. He's more or less here to die. So yeah. Okay, so you run there. Okay. Right. That was that turn. So let's do a new turn. Okay, I'm thinking here if I should bring a Padre in. I don't know. What do you think, guys?
I think we need all the help we can get. So I don't.
Okay, I'll play him myself. So in the story, you guys went down there and set Padre to take care of the vampire, but he started hearing explosions and stuff, so he came down here with his two sergeants. And I don't know how many pennies he has left. I'm just gonna give him one. So I don't remember how many he had used. Okay, so he will go. Does anyone want to play him?
I've already got. I guess I got 3 people. I don't
You
know.
got 3.
Was I supposed to move Lazarus as well, or somebody else?
No.
I mean, I
You-
could do it.
Hey, you're here.
Yeah,
Awesome.
sorry, I was waiting for the right time to speak. I didn't
Hey,
want to interrupt.
welcome.
This
Cool.
way to scare people to death.
Yeah, he just scares them. Okay, cool. You can
So,
take
You
Yes,
know,
you should
that's
get a-
my only mission in
Yeah.
life.
So you are really bad shape there. You got hurt, and when Andy tried to like help you, but he made things worse. So you're just lying there, quite bad
Yeah, I mean,
state.
that's half of the reason I didn't say anything,
Right,
because
right.
I'm pretty much just laying on the floor doing nothing.
That's correct. Okay, but you can just play Padre then. Let me put him in turn order and give you access.
Cool.
See. Atom. Can you move Padre?
Yeah, I have access.
And those two sergeants?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool. So what was Padre? I think he was. What's your color? Do you remember your color? Oh, just set it on your orange. Yeah. So
Yeah,
put the orange one on these dudes. And also yours, but you're probably not going to move. Okay. Okay, cool. Now we deal cards. Deal cards to turn order I. And then malicious buy cards. There we go. Oh, Dark Knights first. Okay. So this guy, he is going to draw his sword and attack you. See, does he have a shield
Okay.
also? Yeah, he does have a shield. Okay. Yeah, but he was holding his weapon last turn, so. But now he's switching to shield and sword. So now his parry is 9. Molecular. 7. What is your parry? You also switch to shield?
I don't think I have one, so I've got a parry.
Okay, let's see here. No, you did not bring your shield. But you could have. If you give me a Benny, you could put it in your, say that you remembered it.
No, that's all right.
That's all right. Okay, cool. So that's a hit. He's going to roll. A 10. What's your armor? Well, armor penetration 4. What's your armor? And okay, so you have
My-
8 armor. So that would be reduced. So the total number will be a 10. So you're shaken just. If I'm correct. Right? Does that make sense?
Well, it's what equal. So it is the damage is equal to my toughness with armor, right? So
Yes.
is it equal to or better than?
It's equal to. That makes
Alright,
you shaken
okay.
just. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's that. And then this last guy, he is going to shoot Kuminsu with his, he's gonna assault rifle. No, it's not that one. Where's he? There we have it. Right. That's a hit. I'm gonna roll damage. 10, armor penetration 2. What's your armor?
My toughness 10.
Yeah, 10. Okay, so you're shaken.
Okay.
Let's see here. Oh, and we forgot the creepy part. He's gonna also run forward. Right, that was Dark Knights. Kuminzu, your turn. You have to unshake.
Yeah. Just give me a second here. Okay, let's look at this. There we go. Okay, so that's a spirit first to unshake, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's not gonna go well. Yeah, that didn't go well.
Oh, but it's not enough. It's enough. Wild die. You're unshaken.
Okay.
Yeah. You are a wild card, so. Yes.
Okay. So let me see. It was that fellow that shot at me.
Yes, it was. And he looks like he's running towards Ariane.
Well, I'm just yank my shotgun up and just take aim.
Okay.
And I have a +2 to hit. So
yes, you do. That's a hit with the raise.
Nice.
Yep.
And just gotta quickly measure here. He should be within.
Oh yeah, it's 12. It's 12. Yeah. So.
He's. That's the wrong one. There we go.
Okay, that's one more incapacitated Dark Knight. Okay, so yeah, you can move now if you like.
Can I forgo my movement and take another quick shot? Oh no, he's dead. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
He's dead. Yeah. He's not dead. He's incapacitated.
Oh, he's incapacitated.
Yeah, everyone is incapacitated until we like check if we want to check, right? If it's important, you can roll a vigor die, see if they actually died or not.
I would like to make sure he's dead.
Okay, but let's say that he is dead because you rolled way past his damage. So with that damage, we could say he's dead. But technically, you have to go and like kill them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mind if I have to walk up and just put another shotgun blast into his head.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. Just so you know, these are not undead. They are human, right? They are crazy people.
They join the enemy, so they're dead to me.
Okay.
And thereby, any rules that accounts for living human beings does not count to these traitors. Now spare them.
Yeah, but the rules with it does count. The rule with I mean, moral rules, it's up to you. But the one with the Heartbreaker is a law, a papal decree, right? You're not allowed to use.
Clearly, they need to learn that some people have turned traitor and turned the enemy.
Sorry, what?
And are therefore clearly, they need to learn that some people have joined the enemy and are therefore no longer humans.
But these are humans still. They're just on the.
Oh, they joined the enemy. They're traitors.
They're traitors, yeah. Yes, that's true. Well, no, heretics are actually something else. Heretics are just the people who don't follow the church. The heretics have not joined the enemy specifically.
Okay, well, I am gonna move.
Some of them have. There is actually a religion that has joined the enemy. So yeah. But these are not that kind. These are just like normal, like you guys. They just went crazy and yeah.
I'm gonna move there. And now it's the sergeants.
Weren't you going to kill him? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
And the other one needs to unshake.
No, he got a crit fail last time, so he's not going to unshake. He's out
Peter
of the
doesn't
combat.
unshake? Okay.
No, he does because he crit failed on his.
Okay, well, it has. So there we go. I think that's about it.
Okay. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all the characters I control because
that's
Peter
true.
can't do it.
That's true. Yeah. Atom, your turn.
Cool. So, who else is wounded besides me?
All these guys with X's on them, they are wounded.
Okay, so I think Padre is going to start healing some people.
He only has
that's possible.
1 mana point left.
Oh, okay. Then
you could use his Benny to get 5 more mana points. But that's it.
How many does he have?
He normally has 15, but he has used them, right? So he has 1 left. You can see it on the light blue bar. There's 1 mana point left. Can you see the bar, or it's just me that can see it? You're supposed to be seeing.
Yeah, I can see it. So no, but how many bennies does he have?
1. I can try to find out exactly how many he has. I just gave him 1 because I can't remember how many he has. Okay, I'll give him 1 more. So he has 2. Because I don't remember what.
Well, I guess I'll use a Benny to get 1 more mana. Well, I mean 5 more mana.
Yes.
Points.
Okay. So yeah, remove one of those funny round things and give him 5 more. To give him mana, you click his token and click the blue circle above him, and then write the new number and enter. That's good. And also, to remove one of those icons, you again click his token, and then the circle right below, you get all the different icons, and you mouse over the round one and press 1. Well, press because he still has 1, so press it again. Right? No?
I'm getting to it. Sorry.
You got something else. He's fixing stuff now. Cool. That's good. Oh, cool. Okay. Remove the one with the. Remove the funny one. There we go. Okay. He has 1 left. even if it says 0. Let's not look at the 0. Okay, so he can go heal you, for example, or someone else here. Maybe.
I mean,
hmm?
I'll try healing. Who could be
So,
useful?
of interest to the story, not what he would actually do, but it could be maybe of interest to save one of the pirates here. That's of
Yeah,
interest to the story. But I mean,
let's try
he
that.
would probably heal one of the sergeants because they are also wounded, right?
Well, let's try healing one of the sergeants then.
Okay, so where do we have someone? Here's one.
I mean, I guess this is the part where usually Padre says something, so I mean, he could
Right.
just say like, "Oh God, I beseech the power because I need it." I don't know, some biblical crap like that.
Then roll the healing button on his sheet. Yes. So he healed that guy. He is up and about now. Oh, boink. There we
Cool.
go. Okay, so you still have these two sergeants here.
Yeah. I guess they're going to. Well, I was going to ask about the crazy people because I guess I missed that part.
Yes, so these are ex knights, just like Lazarus, or maybe not like Lazarus. He's a senior knight, but like Kuminsu and Arion, and they just went crazy at some point because the war is so demanding. So and then they were just like walking around, and the enemy came and collected them and said, "Now you're fighting for us."
Oh, well, I guess that's cool. I mean, can we shoot him?
Well, they're shooting at you, so
Well, I guess they're going to try to shoot those guys then.
okay. So there's just one left here.
Oh, then what are those other icons?
They're dead ones. Which one?
Oh,
Which
oh,
I'm
right.
not
Okay.
missing some. Someone I'm not seeing either. And all the ones with the X, they
No,
are
I mean
alien.
all the ones behind that one guy.
Oh, over here or over here.
Yeah.
So over here. Oh yeah, you didn't even see the story here. So these were being raised with the help of this lung here. It was pumping some substance into these corpses, and they were becoming zombies, right? But this is what happened. The Kuminsu ran into the open and shot that thing dead. So they stopped raising the corpses. So only a couple of them got risen, but then it stopped. And then he tried to get out of there, but then the pirates came to help him, but they got just annihilated by the Dark Knights. So is that so? These guys here, they are just corpses. They are not zombies. These two guys are zombies. They are hitting Sergeant David here. So yeah.
Okay. Well, that sounds kind of complicated. I get it.
Yep.
I
Did you
mean,
have ask a question? And I can maybe give you advice what you should do.
if I try to shoot those two guys behind, would I mean? I guess there's a probability of hitting David, right?
Yes, quite low, but there is. Yes, you are right. But I would say hitting these zombies is better because I think Arion can take care of this Dark Knight himself. But David is quite exposed to 2 against 1 there. So rather shoot
Yeah.
that guy then. But let's see the
Well, yeah.
distance.
I mean,
Yes?
I guess the sergeants can try and shoot those two guys behind.
Okay, so this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see the distance here. I think it's out of range, out of near range at least. No, it's not. Okay, you don't get any minuses. Just shoot. And there should be a button that says Flechette SMG. Just press that. Okay, the first one was miss. So, and then the other one, you can just use the same. He missed also. Okay, they shot, but they missed. Okay.
Well, I guess that's that.
Right. Okay, so that was Arian, your turn. You can unshake. Did someone ask me something? Sorry.
No.
Oh, my turn?
Yes.
Let's get these other guys.
Yeah, and remember you have Miroslav and that's
Oh, yeah, he's running up there. And he's
yeah. Okay, so that's more than 6, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. So he has -2 for movement, but and he's using his sword or what?
Looks like all he's got is his.
Okay, so then we have to use that then. Okay, that's not a hit, but now, yeah, he did not hit. Okay, he's running also all the way up there. Okay, he's also at -1, -2 for running.
Be a 3 as well.
Yes, but he actually rolls 5 because he has 2 gang up bonus. But is that enough? I think that is actually not enough because he took out his shield. His parry is at 9. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yes. So you have to unshake. I mean, Arian has to before he can. That's a good unshake, and then he can attack with +2.
Any plus.
Right, that's a hit. So roll damage. Right, 10 with arm penetration 4. So he is shaken. He had 14. Okay. Okay, and that was all your turns, right? All your characters.
Yeah, that's it.
Vinendi, your turn.
Sergeant David is going to try to unshake here.
Yes. He does not unshake.
All right. Venandi is going to run over to Lazarus and continue the lung surgery. He says, Lazarus, I see the puncture wound. I'm going to try to suture it up. Hang in there.
I don't think you can do that with the crit fail that you did. That stop. You can't do anything more for him. So you would know this. So
Oh.
you can do another action if you want. He would have to wait until out of combat and get normal treatment. You could start that on him, his standard treatment, but that would mean you will be out of the fight. But I think the fight is soon finished. In any case.
Yeah, I can't just leave him here. Maybe what should I call in for another medic or something?
I mean, the best thing would be to get Padre to come heal him when he has not move Lazarus at all. Just let him be. That would be the best medical advice.
Okay, I guess I
so-
can just kind of study the wound and without touching him or something.
Okay.
So I can.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Right. Now the zombies' turn. They are going to hit David here. So claws. And that's a miss. And next guy. Oh, 5. What is the sergeant's parry? That's a 5. That's a hit. Ooh, he just, takes out poor David there. Ooh, my. That was horrible. Okay. That was zombies. There were only 2 of them. And then they will probably move here. Like that. Okay. Vishesviki is dead. So he's not doing anything. That was the whole turn. Next. That was a fast turn. Okay. Right? Or did you? I'm a little confused here. Did everyone make a move? I think so.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And Benandi, you're first.
All right. Hey, Padre, come and help me pray for Lazarus. We've got a puncture wound in the left lung here, and as Jesus said, where 2 or more are gathered in my name, there I am with them. So we can pray for him together.
Okay. So you say that to Padre. And by the way, you used 3 of your points to heal that first sergeant. So reduce the mana to 3 at some. Okay.
Yeah, Padre just answers something like altar or something. I don't know.
Okay. But you also have Thomas here, Benandi, because he he was healed by Padre, so you could do something with this guy.
Thanks.
There's only 3 left,
Okay.
though, in the whole 3 enemies left just. So he could maybe run and give aid to the fighting there.
He's going to drag Sephi around the corner
Okay.
and try to revive her as he does so.
Okay. So let's roll a vigor roll for Sephi, see if there's any point in...
Okay. I don't have control of her character sheet.
I'm
Do
rolling
you want to
here.
roll it?
Yep.
Okay.
No, Sephi is not with us. When he comes up to Sephi and looks at it, he sees that her body was maybe there was like a big hole in her chest, and there's no way she could have survived that.
Okay.
I'm going to also roll something here. One moment. Right. Okay, that's that. So no, he just gets to Sephi and is a little bit saddened by the sight, but there's nothing to do for her, unfortunately. Okay, that was your
Okay.
turn then, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So Venandi called for you to come heal Lazarus, Padre. But you did see him on the way in that he was stable. Even though he was wounded, he was stable. So you could go heal him, but there's also a fight going on here. So you can
Well,
choose what you do.
I was browsing through Padre's character sheet, and he has some damage abilities, but he's mostly support. So I guess there's not much he can do, but he turns to his sergeants and says and gives them the order to keep up the fight while
Right.
he runs back
Okay.
and
I would not agree there. I mean, Padre, the way Void has made him, he is like a close combat character and support. Yeah, close combat and support. So this is like more or less what he would participate in this kind of fight. So yeah, but he is also very support. So that's also a completely good choice to go and heal Lazarus. That is valid also. So do that.
yeah. Okay, cool. So I guess I'm moving him over.
Hmm? So go to Lazarus and let's do the sergeants first. So they shoot or they run up or what do they do?
I mean, I guess they run up over there and help keep up.
Yeah. So even if you like get a minus from running there, just that you are there gives a bonus to the others, right? So yeah. So how far did you go? You can go 10 for running, right? You can go right. You can run, but then you get minus to hit. But you can yes, yeah. So if you run all the way here, for example, and here, you will get minus to hit, but you give Cody and Miroslav a bonus on their turn, right? Right. Okay. So they have
Yeah, that's
knives.
good.
They have knives. Maybe they can attack with them. You could also attack with your flechette gun, SMG, but you're in close combat now.
Yeah, flush it. Being that close doesn't seem very
No, no.
good.
True.
So
Okay.
I guess I'm attacking with the daggers.
Yes. Okay. Okay, that's a hit with a raise. No, let me see. What's these zombie? Yes, that's hits with a raise. The first one is a hit with a raise, and the second one is just a hit. So go. Roll damage. Press the red button on the. Oh, this zombie is out. And actually, the other zombies also. But there's some heavy-duty sergeants there. And actually, if you guys remember, it was Frank that captured the vampire from the last. Right. Okay. So that was him, and
Those
the
are pretty,
zombies.
pretty
Yeah.
damn good daggers.
Yeah, and the zombies are dead, so I'm gonna remove them. And the knight, um, he's all alone, last dude here. So he goes completely crazy, and he is going to do 3 attacks. He's gonna attack Cody and Arion and Miroslav, but at a -4. So he misses Cody. He misses Arion. And he misses Miroslav. Yeah, and he more or less drops his weapon and his shield, and he's waiting for you to stab him. That was
Alrighty. Let's see. Can I move up and get a shot at this fella with the shotgun?
Yep.
Without hitting anyone?
Well, that's if you don't roll a 1, right? So that's in the rules.
Okay, I'm gonna move up. There. And yeah, he's gonna just take a shot with a shotgun.
Right.
Because he's still pissed from the whole explosion thing.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Oh, that's a hit. Did you put the +2 in it? No. Yes, you did.
That was horrible for
That was
damage,
horrible,
but okay.
Yeah, he's like knocked out a little bit, knocked back a little bit, but doesn't really take any actual damage. But let's do Oh. Hey, what's happening here? It's not supposed to do that. Oh. Wait.
That's about it.
Yeah. Okay. Have someone else, some sergeants you...
I moved because Peter can't do.
This
Wait,
guy?
can he? Titus, I moved.
You have moved. Okay, cool. Okay, so
And Peter, does he get
Peter? Where's Peter? Am I missing someone?
down there?
No, he does not. He crit failed on his
Okay.
2 turns ago, so I'm not gonna let him do anything.
Fair enough.
Okay, that's you then, right?
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
turn.
Arion's turn. So this last dude here, he's standing there without shield and without sword.
Okay. Wow. All right. Just whack on
For
that
once,
guy.
my attack doesn't completely obliterate someone.
Sorry, I didn't hear Arion.
No, I'm just overlooking the scene. So it's my turn, right?
Yeah, he's the last standing enemy. So when he's down, this combat is over. Right. Okay, that's a hit with the raise. And he's dead. Or incapacitated. Finally, guys. That was a long battle, and you did it with
Nice shooting.
quite high resistance, but you did it, guys. Good job. Okay, so this area now you have to collect the documents.
Right. Well, we want to make sure we want to do as much first aid as we can on our wounded guys, our incapacitated guys. That'll probably
Okay,
come.
yes.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll do that one by one for everyone who is out. Let's see here. We have. I'm gonna put them over here. Oh, you moved them. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, put them over there. Yeah. And this one. Yeah. No, we did roll for her. She is dead. And Vic is dead also. He is dead. Yeah. He got the highest damage in the game ever.
How much
And
did it take?
I think it was 43 or something. And it was friendly fire. One of the pirates shoot him.
Wow, yeah, okay. I was about to say, I think I could probably do better.
Yeah, probably,
I
yeah.
probably
But
could.
with the when you have those charges, you can just put many of them together, and that would be a lot.
Yeah.
But this was just a normal like weapon fire.
Oh, just purely
Yeah, it was
six,
six.
six, six, six,
I think
six, six.
it was six sixes, and then some other numbers, right?
Yeah, he got fucked up.
He
That
got-
was
yeah.
a traitor. It was a traitor.
That was maybe, yeah. Okay, so sergeants, do you want to roll, any of you, or should I just roll?
I
Well,
think the people who deal with
Can
first aid should do it.
can the father heal any of them?
No, because he used his last healing on
I still thought he had. I thought he had 3 points left, but maybe.
yeah. Well, actually, this is not how it works. I allowed it there once because it was in combat, and so Lazarus could do something, but they have to succeed in this roll, this vigor roll first, and then we can see if they can be healed.
First aid can't be done or anything like that to help.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not in the rules, but we could say maybe that you could assist with first aid. We could make some more rules for this point, which also makes sense, but let's not make rules right now. Okay? Until next time. But in the rules as they are written, no. They have to roll the vigor, and then we can see if they are you can heal them.
Okay.
Yeah. But I see your point that if someone's wounded in combat, it should be possible to assist them somehow. But I'll take a look at that. But right now I'm just gonna roll vigor. So the reason is that this is not, you're not helping them. What you're actually looking for here, the vigor roll, is more or less like a soak roll. See if it hit vital organ or if it just knocked them out. It's not. This is what happened at the moment the damage was taken. This is the thought behind it. Okay, I'm gonna just roll vigor here. So first, upper one, and he does survive actually. And then another one. He is lost, unfortunately. So pirate. He is not dead. And the last guy. Right. Okay. So yeah, we have some casualties. So why don't you guys describe what you do from here on? I assume you just check the wounded for the fallen and find out who needs help and who cannot be helped and help them just, right?
Yeah, search, make sure, help the wounded, search for the papers, search all the dead guys of the bad guys, see if they've got anything of intelligence value on them.
Okay.
Lazarus, can you call medevac? We have 4 dead and how many wounded?
Well, I
Two.
think 4 or 5 wounded. These 2 guys at least. 2 wounded here, yeah. I would like to ask who checks the Dark Knights? Who checks the Allied forces? And who checks the vampire?
Well, the allied guys are going back with us, so we don't
Okay,
really need to.
but who checks? Who goes and does this? Who's looking for the papers? Who's seeing to the friendly wounded? And who is looking at the fallen enemy?
Well, I'll check the dead enemy.
Dead enemy. Okay, so roll a notice roll.
Okay, well, I'm going to search them methodically, so it's
Right.
It's
Okay.
not just something up to
Not
luck.
just-
I mean,
Okay.
I'll search each one the same way, starting from their head and working their way all the way down their body. So
Okay. So for all of them, you find like their ID they had when they were fighting for the church. You guys have
Well,
some,
You guys have
yeah. And roll again for me. Did you roll? You did not roll. Just roll once. On the notice roll. Okay, so you have looked through all of them, and you're certain that you have collected all data that you could have from them. They are thoroughly, you haven't missed anything, and you're certain of this. Who is going to look for a document?
Well, right at the moment I can't. So
No, you can't. So maybe Miroslav would do that. So I'll roll for him then, or maybe Kuminsu could look for documents.
Sure.
No, you're probably setting up the explosives, right?
Yeah, I'm setting up the explosives.
Yeah. Okay. So so I'm gonna say that Miroslav's good. I'm gonna roll for him. Okay. So he has a hard time finding documents because if you remember, I don't know, I don't think all of you remembered. Miroslav he did havoc, and one of the zombies went flying into this desk here. So all of the papers got like thrown about here. So and he's having a hard time. He's saying, "Hey guys, I can't. I think we're missing some papers here."
well, I mean, we're inside. There's no wind. They're just lying around here.
Yep.
We got plenty of time. And, well, we got time. We got enough people. Everybody can throw in and help, and those who are physically capable, I suppose. So
Okay.
finding the papers shouldn't be too much a difficulty, I would think.
Okay, but I will ask someone to roll at least. Whoever rolling, you would need a success at least to gather the papers.
One more.
The sergeants could help actually. They could. You could do like a group roll for them. Okay.
Well, crap.
What? Yes. Okay. So the sergeants go over there and look, and no, there was these two guys, right? And they help Miroslav, and they collect the papers. Uh, this pirate, he is very wounded, and but he got help. You patched him up a bit, but then he moves down to Sephi's body and tries to. He's really wounded, but he tries to like carry her out of the basement. Right. Okay. So who is checking the dead people? These guys.
Arion was doing it.
Yeah, I searched all the enemy dead, all
Enemy
of
dead.
them.
Yeah, but not the. Also the zombie, the vampire. So the vampire had.
Yeah.
He had
All of
some.
every single one of them. Even the zombies, I'm searching. Every single.
Okay, the zombies have no gear on them. Maybe someone has a shirt and someone has maybe a sock.
Okay.
But the vampire had a whole bunch of these not undead but morbid magical devices, right? But you don't know how they work, but
I just asked the Padre if we should take these or destroy them.
oh, he would definitely say destroy them. Destroy them. They are like body parts of humans, so.
Okay, but
we'll
probably get. I mean, the whole thing's gonna get blown up anyway. So
that is true. That's true. Yeah. Okay. Right. Then you're more or less finished here. So you could. Do you want to do anything else before you leave?
So we'll search the rest of the place to make sure we didn't miss anything else of intelligence value, and if now we don't find anything, we'll just.
Right. So, who's doing this last search?
I think pretty much everybody who can.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Cody is left, and that's it. So he will do that then, right? And maybe Thomas and David can help him also. So Cody, he will do a roll with the assistance of those. So it will be a group roll. Notice group. Oh, 14. Right. So when they are looking through everything, they're looking like at everything else that you have not looked at, right? When they get close to here, around here, somewhere, one of them sees some really strange head on the floor. It's small. It looks like it's been like zombified, but it's really strange. So, hey guys, what's this?
I don't know.
No one's seen anything like this before.
I know what it is. It's ugly.
It's ugly. So that's it was like on this desk there was some like undead experiments and stuff, I know it might have been on this desk when the desk got knocked off. It rolled there or something like. He's guessing. Cody's guessing. What do you guys do?
Can we transmit that footage to the church and ask for some advice?
Well, not right now. You're underground.
Can Venandi see that through the through your camera footage?
No, you are over here, right? You are over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's here. He's like in the main. Right now, they have probably moved Lazarus, Venandi, and Padre have gone upstairs. So it's probably just Arian, Kuminsu, and the sergeants left down here, and Laz and Miroslav.
Okay. And we'll make sure the vampire is still secure up on the
Exactly.
up on
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah. So, what do you do with that thing? It's nothing like you said before. Seen before. It's not. It's not a child's head. You've seen like zombified children. It's even smaller than that.
Take it back to base so they got something to look at and marvel at.
Okay.
They may have an idea what it is.
Okay. Right. So after a while, you have set the charges and everything you have sought after. You have found the documents, and there's actually really important information here. You see that they were producing this stuff that animates the zombies. They were producing that here, and there is data on where it was shipped to. So this could give the command a good idea of where they have lots of resistance and where there's less resistance. So it was actually quite important documents you gather. Okay, you get out of this area. Let's move you guys to the other one. Who has that head thingy?
I guess Kun Minsu has it.
Okay.
I was just suggesting it. Sure, I guess I can carry it.
So give me a moment. Okay, you have a handout with that head thing also now. Okay, and you're in the other thing here. Okay, so let's move the story along a little bit. You explode the compound and start moving back towards your pickup point. Right? Could we take a short break? 5 minutes, something, guys?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Be back. Okay, I'm back, guys.
Oh, okay, welcome back.
Did we lose someone?
I think when Andy left.
Yeah.
Probably thought you meant that was it for the night or so, the day or something. Session.
Oh, he
I don't
just
know.
went. Okay, he's on break. Okay. Right. Okay, so let's wait a little bit. Right. So I can say that pirate, he will take Sephi's body to the forest here and start digging a grave for her.
Is Padre going to do a funeral message? Read a verse.
Yes, he is probably going to. Well, I don't know if you will bring me back. You have 3 dead, right?
4 dead, I thought.
But no, but you guys. How many of the sergeants died? It just was 2. Wait. We just 1 dead sergeant. Okay. Yeah, and
Acceptable casualties.
yes. So yeah, I think you would bring his body back, right? So Padre won't do any session here, right?
Okay.
I think. Uh, I mean, if it was like 70% of you were lost, then you wouldn't try to bring everyone back. But you've only lost 1 casualty, right? So you'll probably bring him back. Okay, so he goes into the corner and starts digging a grave and to bury Sephi. Right. So and the other ones, but yeah, he starts with Sephi. What do you guys do?
Well, Venandi is going to... Venandi recommends a verse.
Yes, Padre will stay and help, and yes. So Padre will say, "I am the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live even though they die." And
Amen.
Amen. Yeah. So, do you help with the the grave?
Yeah.
I was just saying I can't hear you as well as before, Jack. So you
Oh
farther
shit!
away from your headphone.
Oh yeah, sorry. Better now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, thanks. Um, do you guys help with the grave, digging the grave and the bodies?
Sure. Whatever the
Sure.
Okay. So all those that help, roll a notice.
There we go.
Right, Kuminsu, yeah. So you are helping with the body of one of the pirates, probably Sephi's body, and you notice something really strange about the body. It looks like it's rotten.
Huh. Okay. How rotten are we talking? Like late stages decomposition, or like
No,
just
not late stage, no, but doesn't look like someone who just died.
okay? Yeah.
Okay, so you bury them then. Am I pronouncing bury correct? I think I'm not. How do you say that? Bury?
Bury.
Very,
Yeah.
is right.
Okay.
Just bury.
Bury, yeah. Okay. So let's say you guys bury them over here somewhere, and then say a prayer, and then we set the explosions, right? So when you set the explosions, you would have to like leave the area because then you would like alert it.
Yeah, collapse everything.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
So that should be this last thing you do. Okay. So, but there's nothing else you guys want to do?
I mean, we should probably look it all over once more to see if there's anything else.
Right. So you found a droid that is quite functional. Arion, do you remember that?
Do you remember that?
They.
You were searching this area here and found a droid.
All right, well, bring it back with us.
Yep. It is a agricultural droid, but it is functional. Everything else is more or less destroyed. And there is like you could. Sorry.
Go ahead.
There is like probably some tools and other agricultural stuff if you want to bring that back, but there is logically no need.
I mean, if there's, they can, if it could help make more output in the fields, sure.
That one droid would, but the other things is not worth the burden to carry and everything else. So.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna give it the droid carry it, but if that's fine.
Oh yeah, a good point. You could some of the working tools you can ask the droid to carry. Yeah, cool. The droid is not humanoid, but it is a droid, agriculture droid. Yeah, and it carries those tools. Then. Good point. Right, and then I'm not gonna make you roll the demolitions. Just gonna. You're all set to go then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
guess so.
yeah, also with Roll, considering the fact that I took my time doing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kunminsu, what were you looking at with Sephi? Did you notice anything unusual?
Yeah, that's not a recently dead body. The way that decomposition was sitting in, it was far too rapidly.
Can we get some photos and show them to the church, or is she already underground at this point?
She's already on the ground.
She's on the ground, yeah.
Can we restore the footage from your helmet cam?
All right, there's
I
that.
don't
Well,
think
then-
it would be visible from there, but yeah, you could try.
Yeah, pass me your helmet as long as there's no immediate danger. I want to use the electronics here and see if I can
yeah,
play
pass him,
play it back.
helmet. Although, wouldn't it be smarter to wait with this till we get back to base?
Yeah, I guess you're right. can't do anything about it now, anyways.
Yeah, okay, so let's see here. Where was that other... There, I think you guys... Right. So then you start moving back towards the pickup spot. And eventually a dropship comes and picks you guys up and flies you back to the base. So let's go there then.
Lazarus, how are you doing?
I'm hanging,
Oh, that's the wrong one. There.
How's Cody doing? He was badly wounded too, right?
Yeah. No, Cody was not manual. Yes, Cody was not. Yeah, so you get back to the base. There's a fast debriefing. Things are moving. Everyone's seems to have gotten orders. They're going to move out soon. And Matheson, he meets you at the landing and asks for the documents and any information that you could carry that you have. Ooh. Can you hear me, guys? Are you here?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Arion, who has the documents?
I got that weird head we found.
Okay.
It doesn't. Not Lazarus. What? It starts with an M.
Miroslav has them. Yeah, Miroslav.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he gives Matheson the documents, and he takes a quick look and becomes really happy. Oh, good job, guys! Wow, this is gonna really be helpful in the planning. Anything else?
Anything else?
Yeah, they turn over the prisoner.
The prison.
Yeah, the
prison?
vampire.
Captured a vampire.
Oh, right. I had forgotten about that. Yeah. Oh, awesome job. Oh, they're really creepy. Yeah. So he has he brings a few guys to take the vampire from you guys. Good job. We're gonna figure out. It's gonna be really helpful in our planning phase. This prisoner. He says, "Yeah. So you guys get back to your."
We also found
tent?
this tear head that looks like nothing we've ever seen before.
Okay, he takes it and he gives you guys a really weird look. Like, why was it me that had to be assigned to this weird lance? Like, oh man, okay. And he just like puts it inside his tunic and presses the bridge of his nose. Right, okay. Please go to your bunkers, to your tents now, and well, he tells you to take it easy. I don't know what the term would be,
Also,
but
did we manage to salvage enough of that footage to make it visible that it was decomposing rapidly?
okay,
The
no,
corpse?
you still have not done that.
Okay.
You just he met you at the landing place, at the landing mark.
Okay, I thought we'd
Yeah.
be filming that during the flight back or something.
Right. No, okay, you could, try to roll electronics or something.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. I handed it off to who was it that took it? That was
I'll do it.
Yes.
I've got D6 electronics.
Okay, yeah, roll electronics. So that's a fail. Do you have any bennies? You have many bennies. You can use those.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, oh wait. Oh, yeah, you have to roll. Okay, electronics. Okay, yeah, you restore that footage. Yeah, you see that it looks like it was decomposing. You get that footage. So when you land, you have that footage.
Okay. Let's send this footage over to medical or to the Refiam department. Whoever who looks for the vampire cure, maybe they could look at this too.
You don't know that. Last time you asked Matheson, he got really weird. Do you remember that?
I remember I asked about
When you directly asked about the vampire cure, he looked at you really weird.
all right. I remember from reading the Necropolis rules that there's like an Inquisition department that does creepy experiments on them looking for a cure.
The Lazarites, yeah, the Inquisitions go after the heretics. The Lazarites are doing experiments.
Oh, that makes sense. Like Lazarus, who was raised from the dead, so they're looking to kind of bring the vampires back from the dark side to humanity, right?
Right.
Okay, well, never mind that then, Matheson. Let's just send the
They
footage
were also,
to
if you remember, they were the ones that interrogated you and tortured Padre.
the Lazarites.
The Lazarites, yeah, and the Inquisitors, yeah. When you came
Oh,
back
thanks.
from the vampire outpost, they were the ones that did that.
Well, what do you guys, Lazarus? What do you think? Who can we trust? What do you think we should do?
I think we should. Sorry, I'm a little bit sleepy. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, we could maybe just hold on to
yeah.
it. You just got back from the combat, right? So maybe just hold on to the data for now.
Cool.
Well, the first thing that Quinny's gonna do is before he heads back to his tent, is gonna go and restock. Cause you never know.
That is true. That's true. Good point. Right.
So he's
go on.
He's gonna go restock on his at least his explosives and everything else.
Okay.
And ammo and all that stuff.
Okay. So you go back to the armory, and the rest of you go to your tent. That's what Matheson told you to do, at least. And you have like a free now. What's it called? You have short time? Is that the word?
No.
Downtime?
Downtime? Well, you have no active duties right now.
Yeah,
So it's
downtime.
rest and relaxation.
Exactly.
Or off duty.
Off
Or
duty.
off duty.
Yes, yes. You're off duty, and he told you to go rest. Good job, guy. And he storms off with the vampire and the documents and the head. Yeah. So do you go back to your tent?
Who's sneaky? I want somebody to follow him if Lazarus approves.
Oh, well.
Oh, I approve. I think if we don't
He is
know
your
who to trust,
the next one in command, right?
Actually, I have pretty
Padre.
good stealth.
Lazarus, how about Padre? He's already part of the church. He's got that robe with the hood and whatnot. And it's this dark church, right? Maybe Padre should go.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good idea.
Okay. So you guys ask Padre to follow Matheson.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do the rest do?
Well.
Gonna restock like Kunmin Su suggested.
Okay. Okay. So some of you go. Arion takes care of his gear and gets some food, and then goes to sleep. Okay, cool. Right. So let's roll for who was controlling Padre. It was Atom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so roll a stealth roll. Yes. So you follow him. You see that he goes back to the command tent, or there's actually a command building now, and he sends the vampire off to some holding cells. But he goes right into the command tent, and there's really lots of activity going on there.
Okay.
He just goes there.
Well, do I know what kind of activity is going on?
Yeah, it looks like they're planning a big attack.
The big attack.
Yeah.
That's odd.
No, that's like the point of this campaign.
Oh, right. Sorry,
Yep.
I'm a little bit out of
No problem. But you see that at least that many other high-ranking officers are coming in and out of that room, and there's a whole lot of activity going on there. And actually, you're certain that even if you walked there, you wouldn't no one would notice you because it's not like. Yeah, it's just a whole lot of people running in and out and coordinating with attacks and maps and communications and stuff like that.
Is there something else going on? Maybe something kind of suspicious, I guess, or something.
Well, he went inside.
Out of
he went
regular?
inside. So no, it doesn't look like they're planning an attack. It doesn't look like something suspicious. But he went inside. So
okay. Do I follow him? Should I follow him? Well, should Padre follow him?
That's up to you. You could go in. It's no.
I'm asking the other guys. Just So
okay, I'll tell you this. You could probably follow him without sneaking because no one's paying attention to you.
I guess Padre follows him, but carefully.
Okay, yeah. You see, he gets back and he's discussing with some other. Let me see, what was his rank? Let me see, what did I have his character sheet? Yeah, okay, right. He's just a senior knight, actually. He's the same rank as you, but he is functioning as a knight commander until they find another one. So he's the same rank as you are, but he's what's it called? Deputy knight commander, or what's it called when they're just filling the post for now?
Interim,
yeah. So yeah, let's call him that. So he's not a knight commander, but since Alexandri was sentenced to prison or the penitentiary order, he is filling in for him. And he's talking to other knight commanders that are actually knight commanders, and he has the documents and gives them to them, and someone talks to him about some troop movements, and he's helping to plan this attack. And everyone's busy. No one's really noticing you.
Okay. So, Padre, do we have a a tracking device that we can inject under the vampire's skin when nobody's looking? We can maybe track where they're taking him.
No, you do not have that. No, there's no. You don't have that. That wouldn't even be anything like that in the armory, or the quartermaster would not have that either.
Right.
Okay, so let's leave you there, or not you, but Padre there, and let's get back to the group. When you, Lazarus, when you come back to your bed, you'll probably also take care of your weapons, got some food, and you come back to your bed. You see in that someone has moved your stuff around.
That's odd. I mean,
Yeah.
like around, like maybe searching for something, or just like I don't know.
Uh, you take a closer look, and there's a note.
Oh, what does it say?
It's written by hand, and you haven't seen. Actually, you have never seen this paper before. There's really little paper in this world, but there's some strange paper, and someone's been writing on it by hand. So very few people write in hand these days. But it says, "Grace to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Senior Lancer Peterson, bring the 316th Lance to the coordinates south 48.8934716, west 52.1987461 at sundown. Employ utmost secrecy and caution."
Well, that isn't suspicious at all.
And then there's a token at the bottom.
Token.
Yeah, crypt key or token or
Oh, like a code.
yeah. Do you guys see this on the page? Did it open the
Yep.
message? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me also give it to you as a handout. Whoop, go. Right. So you
Right.
don't know what it is. This is really strange.
Did I
So
type that right? In the chat?
Oh well, I don't know. It could looks like it's right, but yeah. What do you do?
Let's get a photo of this just for ourselves.
yeah.
Somebody
Me?
Google these coordinates or whatever we have for Google on this planet.
So they asked you to bring the whole lance there.
The Holy Lance. I'm sorry for asking. I don't know if I missed it, but what's that Holy Knight Lance thing?
So that's your group's
316.
number. That's you guys. You are called
Oh.
Lance 316.
Oh, right. Sorry. So
It's your
I
group.
guess I shared the information with everyone. Well, everyone, like between us.
Yeah. So does anyone have hacking?
Does anyone
Hack?
have what?
Hacking. It's a skill.
Oh, I don't. What about Cody?
What skill?
Hacking?
Oh, I have it, just though it isn't really very good.
Okay. But you would know that this is the number, the crypt at the bottom is used to identify the uh, uh, the writer. You could
Oh,
you could do like an algorithm and check that the letter is written from the correct person.
okay. So, is there any way I can use it to get a name?
Yep, you can. You can roll hacking. So yeah, and I'm gonna assume that you were healed up by. So remove your
Padre?
wounds. Yeah, remove your wounds. Yeah. run it through the. You have this check algorithm. You run the text and the crypt through it. It's a little bit hard because normally the text comes in digital format also, right? But now you have to like put it in by hand. And then you forget that, oh, was I supposed to remove all the white space, or was it just the cash returns? But in the end, you see that this is really, really old algorithm. Like when you run the algorithm, it runs the most up-to-date version, but that failed. So then it tries like the one that was used maybe 10 years ago, and that failed also. And then it tries again and again and again and again, and finds that the first version of the algorithm accepted the key, and it returned with that. That's the identifier of the author, and you know it is a valid. It is valid. It is one of the impalers valid crypts.
Well, this is interesting.
And it
What did
seems
the
to be an
impalers
order. Seems to be an order from a very high-ranking officer, and it is an order.
Okay, so well, I guess Lazarus asks everyone. You know, I want everyone's opinion. To should we go? Should what do you think about this? Because this is really suspicious. And
What do the impalers
Well,
do?
Impalers is your order. All of you guys are impalers, and you are one of the 4 orders or 5 orders that there is in the world. And your thing is, your like gimmick is that you use these heartbreakers, close combat heartbreakers. Yeah, is that explanation enough? Do you
Yeah,
need more?
thanks.
That's good. Okay, cool.
then I'm not a very good impaler because I don't impale anything. I don't
And
need anything to be impaled.
you're not an iconic impaler, but you are like close combat, right? So
Well, not really. I'm all about blowing shit up before. But
yeah, I would say you're at least, you cannot say you're like ranged combat, right? So you do get in nitty gritty, and yeah.
What are those coordinates? What's at that location?
Yeah, you could check that in a map. You enter it into a map, and it just says wasteland. It's nothing. It's not far. It's close by, actually.
Can we get satellite photos?
No, you cannot get.
What's the distance from here?
Maybe like 2-3 kilometers.
What time is it now?
It is in the afternoon, soon to be sundown.
Do we have any quiet vehicles? Low to the ground?
You do not
I
have any vehicles. You could requisite one from the quartermaster, but you do not have any. I mean, you're thinking these orders are not in the system, so he would not have any validating orders to give you a vehicle. However, you could just requisite him and try to like use bureaucracy and get the vehicle. But you can also just go there. It's within a range to get there on foot.
Peterson is Lazarus's. That's your last name, right?
That's true, yes.
Right.
Okay, so let you guys you think about it a little bit. We'll switch back to Padre and the main. I don't know what do we call it, like command center. Yeah, people are bumping into you, and Matheson is he's working on some logistics. What do you do?
I'm sorry, got cut off.
Oh, Matheson, he's working on some logistics, trying to figure out how to get some. You don't know what it is. It seems like he's trying to uh, order some goods to be transported to the front lines or something. And you see, he's looking at his tablet, and then he's looking at the watch on his tablet, and he stops his work, and then he's going out of the command center. He didn't finish that planning of transport. He's leaving the command center.
He did. Oh well, I guess I follow him. Well, Padre follows him.
Yeah. So roll stealth. Or if you're not stealthing, you can just say you're not stealthing.
Yeah, I'll be careful. I try to stealth.
Oh, did Aryan not? Okay, you didn't hear what happened with the note, Aryan?
No.
Okay, I'll explain in a moment. I didn't catch you writing that. Okay, so you follow Medicine out of the command center, and you see he's heading towards his own quarters, and he goes into his own quarters. And now I'm going to explain. So here we have a note that that Lazarus found. Grace to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Senior Lancer Pedersen, bring the 316th Lance to the coordinates south something something something, west something something at sundown. Employ utmost secrecy and caution. And then there was a key, and he decrypted it, and this was 00000001 was the author of the note, and that identifies him as a high-ranking officer of the Impalers that has given him an order. And then we switch to Padre, and then I think you are with us. Right. So now, what do you do? Matheson goes into his own tent.
I mean, it will be kind of weird if Padre just goes in. So and well, I guess he just stands by to see what happens.
Okay. Let's switch back to the tent. To your tent. So what do you guys do? You would have to move soon if you're gonna get there by sundown.
I say we should go just to see what happens.
Do we have flashlights and night vision goggles?
Yes, there is a little bit night vision in your helmets, but you do not have more night vision goggles. Who has the binoculars? They have some more night vision.
Lazarus, you have binoculars, right?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Okay, so you can use that for more night vision, but the normal helmets do give some. So you could try to get a vehicle also. Note that it says employ utmost secrecy and stealth.
True. Maybe a vehicle is a bad idea. Yeah.
Caution. It's a secrecy and caution. Okay, so
Wasteland, as in like no water, no rivers, no drinking water, that kind of.
Sorry. No. If you look closer, it looks like maybe some kind of grassland. Not really wasteland. Like it's not destroyed. Just look like the grassland, not populated. Yeah. Maybe it was populated when Budapest was actually populated, but it's just maybe deserted is better word. Deserted farmland could be a better word for it.
So I guess we don't need to bring, tons of drinking water. There must be, some kind of water source. What do you think we should bring?
Are you asking me?
I think he's asking
Oh,
everyone.
everybody, yeah.
What should we have for the meeting? A gear, I would assume.
Gear? Oh yeah, your combat gear and yeah. Okay.
Yeah, equipment. And other than that, I mean, basic things like rations, blah 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 blah.
You have access to that, yeah, and you all went and refreshed your
Yeah, so
armor and stuff, ammo.
other than
Okay.
that, I think we should go see what the meeting's about.
Okay. So
Can I
yes.
put hang on, Jax? Can I put a camera on Goldie and send him in that direction?
You don't have camera. Do you have camera? You could maybe like with a repair roll take the camera out of your own helmet and put it in there, and maybe with a electronics roll get it to show it to the other helmets or something like that.
Cool.
But maybe
Here
I don't
we go.
think you have a time for that to do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
I could say if you do a repair roll of a raise, you have made it.
Okay.
If you want to do that, but then the helmet will not have night vision, and yeah.
All right. I'll try.
You try. Okay, maybe you will ask Kuminsu to do it. He's more repairy guy, but maybe you have repair. I don't know.
Oh, good point. I've got D6.
Oh, D6 in repair. Okay, not bad. Okay, so yeah, you could do this, but you could also help each other if you want to.
Well, sure, if he needs help.
So who's doing the
Kuminsu.
main role?
I got
I'll do the
D8,
mini.
so
Okay, so you should do the main role, and okay, so you give +1 to your roll then, and you have to succeed with a raise. Okay, you did not. So the helmet is now in pieces on your bed. You do not have time now to fix it and get there in time.
Oops.
Yeah, so your helmet does not have night vision right now. And you should leave now. But let's switch back to Padre. Could you roll a notice? No, wait, do not do that. I am going to do something myself first. Right. So roll a notice roll. Okay. Yeah. Padre, you're just standing there. Yeah, back to the group. So you should leave now. When they were doing that, someone could go and requisition a vehicle. Or try. But you think you would be quite hard because it seems like they're planning an attack. So they will probably not have any vehicles just standing by. So you would probably have to do really good If not, you could just head out.
I mean, should we try getting the vehicle? I guess Lazarus could try and get one.
Do you have a friend in the supply department?
I mean, I could be very persuasive.
You could be persuasive, yes. You could roll persuasion or common knowledge to, like, if you want to persuade someone, there will be persuasion. If you want to just use like bureaucracy and military jargon, you could use common knowledge or battle also to I don't know, maybe not battle. Anyway, what do you have in those different ones?
I have a D4 in both.
Okay, no difference. You just choose how you're trying to get this vehicle. Persuasion.
I guess I
no,
am very
no,
persuasive
no,
after.
sorry, sir. We are really backed up with requests, and we're really much to do. We can't give you a vehicle, and he just leaves you there hanging. He has a lot to do. Yeah. So you
Well,
did
that was
that
good.
while they were fixing, or actually destroying the helmet. You did that, and now you should leave now. Otherwise, you will not get there. I guess Arian could do something. You have like maybe 45 minutes if you want to do something before you leave.
I have no idea what's going on. Last time I knew, I was asleep.
Right. So, did you understand this letter? Should I repeat the letter?
All I know is there's well, no, like I said, I don't know anything about it.
Okay. So I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna explain it this time. So it's a letter that addresses your senior knight, Lazarus Peterson, asks him, or more or less orders him, to bring the 316th lance to some coordinates and to be secret about it. And you have decrypted the key, and it looks like it's from a high-ranking officer in the Impalers.
Okay.
And you guys are the 316th lance. That's you guys.
Well, then he's okay. If he's supposed to take us somewhere, he's going to come by and get us, right?
Yeah, you live in the same tent, so he's gonna.
So then, yeah, we're going to go with him to this meeting.
Cool. But you have 45 minutes before you have to leave. If you want to do something,
No,
you could do it.
just
No.
gonna-
Okay. Probably just sleep then, because you're probably.
Well, I'm sure he's going to. Well, look, if we're supposed to go with him somewhere,
Hmm?
he's going to meet with. He's going to let us know that beforehand. He's going to say, "Hey, knuckleheads, at 2100, we're all we're going to go somewhere. Be ready at 2100."
Yep.
And so I'm assuming we're ready. Just using that as an example. I'm sure we're ready and standing by whenever he comes to get us.
Yep. He does sleep with you. He is in the same tent. So he did also show you all the letter and asked you what you guys think about it, because it was really odd. So he did that. You have never seen this kind of paper before at all. So
I would tell him I have no clue.
sorry, you broke off there. Tell him what?
I would have no clue what it's about. If he doesn't know, I don't.
No. But the point is that Kumitsu and Venandi and Arion had 45 minutes to do something. Not Arion, sorry, Lazarus. But you also have 45 minutes to do something before you have to leave.
Yeah, I got nothing special to do. Just getting ready to go whenever.
Okay, cool. Okay, so now it's back to Padre. It's been like 15 minutes, and he hasn't done anything. He's been in his house there. Does Padre come back, or what?
Well, I guess he comes back, but because if he's just gonna stay there, I guess there's no problem with checking on him later.
Okay. You come back, and you are also told that you're moving out You are technically not part of the 316th lands. So, but I don't know.
Do we include Patrick?
Sorry?
Well, I'm asking in general to everyone. Do we include Patrick?
Yes, you include him in everything, more or less. But like, technically, he's not a knight. So, yeah. But I mean, I think Lazarus would see him as part of the land, so he would bring him.
Well, okay. Well, I guess we'll take him, but I hope it doesn't bring any trouble with the with the letter specifically asking for the lands.
Right. Okay, we are actually quite at the end here, so let's move things a little bit along. You guys, can someone give me a survival roll with, yeah, just give me a survival roll. And you other people can help.
I don't have survival. So
I think it was only Arion that had survival, right? So,
yeah.
but you get +2 because it's a quite easy terrain and it's not far. It's not like in a bushes or it's easy to get there. Right. Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to. Oh, I have to move this one here. So when you get to the area, it's more or less sundown, and you see from the distance this structure at the coordinates. And I think we will stop there.
Okay.
So next time, interesting stuff in this bunker or something. And thank you guys.
All right,
Awesome
man. Thank you
session.
for running.
Thanks,
See you
Jax.
all.
Good stuff.
Yeah. See you all
Thanks.
next week. Yeah.
Take care.
Take care. Bye.
See ya.